Just like every journey, this too had an end to the momentum created to be at par with the ever-moving world around. I knew it was inevitable, tracing back the footsteps, the path that brought us here at the first place, maybe a better man. After getting back from Narayan Ashram, we took hostage at a roadside hotel near Shobla, where the 2013 disaster was still pretty evident. The hotel was barely ready to host anyone, but on request they were ready to let us stay for a night. Next day was about push towards Duktu, and finally a short trek of around 4 kilometers towards Panchachuli base camp. The motorable part of the way looked pretty much like this. At the back of a taxi, loud and smoky. Maybe we could have done something better. We did manage to make a few friends on the way though. As we slowly and unsteadily gained altitude and went along the valley, crossing villages of Sela, Nangling and Bangling, the isolation and nature's captive sculptures revealing themselves were staring at us like they have always done, without any motive or intention. After a few scenic turns, we were finally at the village of Duktu. It looked like one of those places straight out of a storybook of great expedition and the vast unknown. With houses made out of stone, wood, mud and thin rectangular slabs of slate on roof. Duktu was a place where we had to start our trek towards the base camp of the Panchachuli peaks. Just after crossing the Panchachuli base camp, I met Pankaj and Sundar, who were on their way back to the village after a week of hunting for Yasha Gambu, which is a unique fusion of caterpillar and fungus and occurs when the parasitic mushroom spores infect and mummify a ghost moth larva. Out of them both, Pankaj had some unique knowledge of different herbs that grow out here, and I had the time to listen. The purpose of this destination and the process of it was supposed to be a ritual that we had followed for years in order to get through whatever that was thrown at us, good or bad, hard or soft, sometimes so unreal that the wildest of imaginations couldn't have had a clue. And every time this pattern of visiting Munshyari stayed with us, like a home that we could have always come back to in order to be sane once again and carry on towards bigger things than just surviving. Approximately at around 4,000 meters above sea level, a small glacier-like thing, it felt like we still have a lot to gain, a lot to learn and a lot to be humble about. Life, as it is, and its relentless pace could have stopped there forever, but it didn't. 6:48 in the evening, 29th of June. My car's axle broke, but what a weather, what a place to be with a broken car. And all that makes me wonder if the jar was half full or half empty. It was time to head back home.